It's Wendell from Only Weekends RV. It's time to wash that camper, put it up for winter. So let's get to it. Before I get up there and get everything up on the roof and on the camper, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be using. On the roof of the camper, I never use a brush. I use these soft pads, the soft ones like this. Up on the roof, if there's really bad spots, I'm going to use a little bit of green, simple green. That's why I always start on the roof, because if you use this and it runs down the sides, you want to make sure you wash the sides and get wax back on them. If I use the simple green, then I'll come back and I'll use Johnson's baby shampoo on the roof. That helps clean it up and everything, and it doesn't break down the rubber membrane on the roof. It's gentler on it. And then I just hose it all off after I get done. Then I get down on the ground and using my extending pole, and I just buy some Wash&Wax from Walmart, different brands, it doesn't matter, and I mix it in the bucket, and then I wash the side. Forget your dryer sheet for scraping those bugs off on the front up there. Then the last thing is try to get the tires clean before I pack it up. So let's get started. Well, usually the first thing I do before I start washing is I go check my seals around the top and everything, and put down new die-core. I did that a day before. I got ready to upload some of the video. Either I didn't push the button right, or I've lost that video. But what I've done, you can see, is where the day before I had replaced some of the die-core, and I'm just going around rechecking that before I start washing. I'm going to look at the top. You can see it's not that bad up here. It's not too bad. Just a few black spots. So I won't be using that much Simply Green. I just need to get that green around where the air conditioners are and stuff like that, and just get a good wash, the bird droppings, and then get it all cleaned up. First step, let's get it wet. Just gonna wet it down. Get everything wet. Now the black spots where the rafters go across, you'll see that it leaves a black line here. I'm not worried about that. That's normal. That's normal. What I'm worried about is the green stuff that builds up in the shady areas around the air conditioner. And we're going to move over here around the sunroof. You can see this black and build up here. Now that's where I'm going to use a little simple green, not too much. I'm going to wash it off just as soon as I put it on and wipe it. So I'm just going to spray this area down with some simple green. Now remember, that's why we're going to wash and wax the sides after we get done, because this will take some of the wax off. We always want to make sure we got enough time to do the whole camper when we do this. And we just take, I'm making sure my rag is good and wet. And I'm just going to work it back and forth. Simple green will work into there. Get that mold stuff out. Might not get it all out, but you can see it will kill most of that and make it rise up off of there. Come back with water. And if you can see, that looks a lot whiter than where I have not sprayed it. And it's cleaned a lot of that up. I'll brush that off later. So I'll be going around and doing the spots like that. Okay, I finished with Simple Green, cleaning around the components down here. See, the lids are looking a lot wider. The green around the air conditioner is gone. Now I'm going to use the Johnson shampoo and I'm going to wash everything off. So we're just going to take the Johnson shampoo, put some water in the bucket, open. I'm just going to squirt that Johnson in there, whole bunch. Make that soapy, and fill it on up with water. We're going to take our brush and stick it down in there. And we're just going to wash it off a little bit. And we're just going to start scrubbing the roof with this. Like I said, we're not going to use a brush. Just going to use this soft brush, or car washing brush. And we're just going to clean best we can. And we're just going to do the whole roof. Make sure we get it on everything. And we'll rinse it back off. And we'll just keep on doing that until we get the whole roof done. All right. That's after washing it off. What do y'all think? Cover's a little bit wider. A lot of the greens, all the green around the air conditioner is gone. Around the vents, the green is gone. Now I'm going to rinse it off again. And don't forget, I got to do my slide outs too. I'll get them done and then get down on the ground where I feel better. Okay, got the top done. So I don't need the shampoo or the Simple Green anymore. I'm just going to take some Wash&Wax, put it in, fill it up. Oh, and my helper, he got a hold of my laundry sheets while I was up on the roof. Good job. Well, I'm going to fill this up and we're going to just start washing and waxing. We've got to remember, we got to get this runoff from the roof, the Simple Green, off of here and get some type of wax back on the side before it rains. Okay, we got the same procedure. We got the same procedure here. You need to make sure you get it wet first, or you can put a brush to it. This helps prevent from scratching. So we're going to get it wet. Another bucket of good soapy soap. And then we're just going to go up and down. We're not going to do circles. We're just going to do up and down. Rubbing wherever I need to rub. Got enough scratches in the camper. One of them campsites have got limbs. They get you every once in a while. And then we just go. Trying to wipe everything that you can. Sometimes you got to use the hand brush. Sometimes we get around devices, you got to use the hand one. Get around these spots. And then dunk it in. Give it a few seconds. Rinse the soap off. And repeat. And repeat. I usually change my bucket as soon as it starts looking pretty brown in the water. Don't keep going and have dirty water and go to the next section. So if I do this section, and it starts getting real dirty, change the water. I have finished this side. I'm going to dump my water because it's done got brown, not a lot of suds. Then we're going to move on up to the front. All right. Get it all wet. That's where I'm going to use what's left of my laundry sheets from my little helpers that y'all seen before. Decided to eat them while I was on the roof. I'm going to go around and just use them and kind of rub around and get the bugs off. Then I'll try to wash it. And you'll see some, that's why I got the ladder out here. There's some that are just chips in the paint. But that seems to remove it pretty good. And then I can just take, after I do that, wipe it. It gets most of them. I'll finish this end cap up. All right, let's clean these wheels up before we put the winter shoes on. First, we're going to just get soapy water. I'm going to wet these bad boys down. Jump in there between all of them. It doesn't have to be. Oh, this will not be perfect. I'm just trying to get most of the road rash off of here. Whew. I see some of this stuff. Might be some brake dust or something other. Let's get, I'm not sure what y'all use, but let's see. Well, I'm just going to get some wheel and tire cleaner. Let's get some of that in there and see if I can break some of that off. Y'all don't mind, down in the subscriptions comments below, give me what you use on your tires to break all this stuff off for keep from ruining your tires. That was just some wheel tire cleaner from Armor All. Just got it at Walmart. I think I got it at Walmart. Might have been O'Reilly's. Who knows? And just running around through here. Yeah, a lot of that brake dust is coming off now. Road stuff. Like I said, I'm not taking it to a show. I'm just going to clean them off like that. Dump it back in the soap, rinse this off. There's some type of road rash on there. I don't know what that is. That might be chrome coming off of it. Anyway, while it's doing that, are you supposed to... Okay, this is tire wet. I'm just going to put it on the tire. I don't know if you're supposed to... I'm not an expert on the tires at all. Well, I'm not an expert at anything. I'm just a doer. That's what my site is all about. Just doing. I'm just getting them wet. We're going to let that dry. We'll go do the rest of them. When it dries, I'm going to put I'll put the winter shoes on. Set that to the side. Don't want it to get wet. Moving on to the next tire. You don't need. What I want you to do now is I want to introduce you to my camera crew. Come here, camera crew. Hey, come here, both of you. All right, this is Lewis. Say hi, Lewis. This is Chip back here. This is the Chip. He's the laundry sheet stealer. And Lewis, he's the leader of the pack. Say hi to the camera, boys. Oh, Lord. There they are. All right, the tires are almost dry. Or dry enough. They look pretty good. Time to put the winter shoes on. I'll have to go to the back and strap them. There we go. All done for winter. Just a few other little things I need to do. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you.